Basically I am recording this video for talking about what an individual or a student is supposed to do or present in a batch seminar, because there were many questions raised and I got many messages with respect to that, and so I think I must answer it very briefly what a student is supposed to do in a batch seminar. Of course I am not an expertise at all, but I had presented, so I have a bit of experience of it, and I would like to share with you the same. So basically, when the topic of batch seminar is given, of course the time limit is very less. It is 5 to 7 minutes or 8 minutes, like that, and one has to present everything in that. Now this year 2019 batch seminar, the theme is why are we learning this? Okay, so anything what you learn is why are we learning this should be the basic question you should ask. So you can begin with, now the range of topics which was declared. It is right from the new curriculum and its types and all that till the preferably the first year syllabus, first term syllabus, so that immediately you can apply the same in your terminal examination and you can be beneficial with respect to that. So now topic it could be anything from anatomy, physiology or biochemistry, but the thing is, the question, as I said, you have to ask why and how am I learning it. Now why are we learning this? This answer you will get because it has some application, that is why you are learning it. Now if it is having no application, there is no point in learning it, right? It is not just mugging up the answers, writing the flowcharts, drawing the diagrams and getting good score. It is about what is the application, and in our field as medicos, the application is only one, that is clinical. Okay, now clinically it could have therapeutic, diagnostic and a number of applications as you decide, but then the application has to be there, so that is clinical application. So it relates to everything in applied aspect, applied anatomy, applied physiology, applied biochemistry. So any topic you take, say if you take a bone, as I gave the same example in the class, if you take a bone, why are you learning the bone? Why are you learning the muscle attachments? Because if there is some injury, if there is some trauma, road traffic accident, anything like that, it will it will affect the muscle, it will affect the nerve supply to the muscle, and that will lead to paralysis depending upon what is the injury, what is the form of injury, how much percentage injury, etc. If there is bone, any bone you take, there will be fracture, types of fractures, how they heal, in the sense not the pathology in how they heal and repair, but how they heal in the sense what is, if there is any fixed pattern, like if clavicle, so there is a 8 shaped plaster, it is being put up, so tied. So different if there is some peculiar anatomical feature. Now if you are taking biochemistry, if you are using say enzymes, such a lot of clinical application of enzymes, LFT, KFT, that is liver function test, kidney function test, this need not be there in first term, it may be in second term, but it's applicable everywhere. When you go to clinics in the second term, you will find, to your astonishment, you will find that every patient, the bed on the bedside, when you have the paper of the patient, the case paper, you will find that the patient is put up with LFT, KFT, that is liver function test, kidney function test, almost all the patients. So you will find the clinical relevance of biochemistry likewise. Now this is just one example, this enzymes. Now if you have been taught, hemoglobin. So hemoglobin anemia is such an important topic. It also has physiology, and you can also go to the the anatomy, talking about the bone marrow, right, from where the blood cells and all these are produced. Okay, so like that you can make it relevant all the 3 subjects. If it is, it will be giving an edge over others, because it should be vast, it should be covering everything, and it gives the message of horizontal integration that is there in 2019 curriculum proposed by MCI. And if you mention this feature, that it is applicable and relevant this way, and I have connected it, integrated it in this fashion, for sure it is going to give you edge over the others, because this is going to be one of the points and criterion for judging. Okay, so likewise you can choose the topics. If you take physiology, say if you take blood, so again in that also you can have anemias, and in that also you can have erythropoiesis and erythropoietic disorders. So most of the time you should have the clinical application. If you have a 8 minutes or 7 minutes presentation, 2 to 3 minutes you can explain the normal physiology, anatomy, biochemistry, whatever is there, and next 4 to 5 minutes you should be concentrating on the applied aspect. So if you go to the book and see, there will be a limited amount of applied stuff. so you have to hunt a bit for others. You have to see the names of the disorders. Of course you must have a PowerPoint presentation, and if someone is not techno savvy, if he is not knowing how to do it, you can take help of any of your friends. And one of the biggest urge which I would like to make is, you must be in contact and take the guidance of the respective teachers and authorities of your departments, so that you can develop a good rapport with them and you can benefit with their experience and knowledge in your seminar. Okay, this is the basic intention. You should maintain good relationship with the teacher as well, how you do it with your friends. So likewise, you can do it, because of course any other senior, if you compare the teacher will know more anytime. So, and they will guide in a better fashion. Of course PowerPoint presentation is needed. So you can learn, of course nowadays you can make the PowerPoint presentation in your mobile phone also. So it is far easy, and I look forward. It has to be an individual presentation only, and it should be talked only in English. Okay, so, and how you're going to present it differently, it will going to be different. It is going to make an impact for you. Okay, so I hope I have answered most of the questions raised before me. In case of any query, you can always make a contact to me by message or telegram. Thank you.